Hi, welcome back to another episode of Fail or Fire. I'm your host, Playtime the Clown. There went my nose.
And I am joined by my absolutely not dressed up for spooky season co-hosts.
Freaking out, man. I'm Shades.
I'm Tapehead.
And we are Cyber Skull Media. Now I'm not gonna wear this the whole show. People may have already tuned out because I was wearing a clown mask. If you want to see me with it on, I'm gonna put up a couple of things on screen right now where you can see us in costume for videos and live streams that we have made for Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. And now that we're not wearing costumes, we are wearing our Tapehead merch. Let's go. It's an exclusive club, and Shades isn't in it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No, I'm not. But I am rocking out this OG.
Okay, you get a pass. There's a reason we're wearing Tapehead, because more on that later in the video. Most people are like, what the fuck is Tapehead? Well, you'll find out shortly. But we are here for Chris Webby. Happy Halloween, like I said. We weren't sure what we were going to cover for Halloween. We were going to go look into some things, and then, hey, it's Webby Wednesday. So it means obviously it's Webby Thursday for us. And we're going to go cover this and drop this. And thankfully, it's at least called Mischief Night, and it's a free verse, which means it's going to be one long, free-flowing verse that he wrote and put together. And then they shot a music video for it. So we're going to check it out. I'm not sure how the pausing is going to work in this one, but we'll find somewhere, I hope, to pause and digest, because like it could be a long one. The whole video is 3 minutes and 35 seconds.
Yeah, so it's 3.5 minutes of him murdering stuff. So I say we just paused at each murder. I don't know.
Is the microphone killer?
I have a prediction. So I feel like Mischief Night could be a play / jab. D12 released Devil's Night. Could be coincidental, could be intentional. We shall see.
Like you're thinking, sir.
All right, well, we are here to rock Chris Webby, so we have already wasted enough of people's time. Let's get on into it so they can get on with their Halloween business.
Deal.
Trick or treat.
Okay, all set? Let's go.
I'm a raw dude, it's what I evolved to. And the shit you heard about me is probably all true. And what you call my peers in rap, I call food. Cut them into little pieces and dip them in fondue. Cocaine and chartreuse to get loose and boost. These spastic outbursts occurring up in the booth. I'm writing these dissertations, they writing like Mother Goose. And their fans must be slow too, cause they getting views. But it's cool, cause I'm riding on my own path. Stayed out the way of the game and I chose that. While they climb the Hollywood mountain with a broke back. Selling ass while they selling souls, selling both that. And I could have been G-Eazy, could have signed a big deal. Took those very same meetings, but I got a weird feeling. Looking at it now, that shit gives me the chills. Cause to be G-Eazy would suck, dog, for real. He on so many drugs, he got me looking sober. Now wipe that damn makeup off, you fucking poser. That Satan worshiping Illuminati shit is over. And so is your career, dog, let me give you closure. Throw this motherfucker in a halfway house before he...
All right, I'm going to pause right there, almost a minute into that, because he just murdered G-Eazy. Somebody call an ambulance right fucking now.
Yep, one body down. Get a body bag.
I'm a raw dude. It's what I evolved to, and the shit you heard about me is probably all true. And what you call my peers in rap, I call food. Cut them into little pieces and dip them in fondue. Cocaine and chartreuse to get loosed and boost. These spastic outbursts occurring up in this booth. Ooh, this man is eating people.
Yes, sir.
A little cocaine and chartreuse.
White girl interrupter?
Even Forrest Bump.
Bogus sugar.
I wouldn't even try powdered donuts.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes, but I can't.
Writing these dissertations, they writing like Mother Goose, and their fans must be slow too, because they getting views, but it's cool because I'm riding on my own path. Stayed out the way of the game, and I chose that. We all know that lowbrow slop content and music gets more views than the good shit.
Sadly.
We'll pull up the trending music right now on YouTube, and I bet the majority of the top 10 are garbage.
You bore me, I'm right.
That's why we exist, because we show you guys what we think is great music from independent small labels, and occasionally some heavy hitters that we're into.
Fuck mainstream.
That's right.
Know what else? Fuck Drake.
Shots fired.
Happy Halloween, Aubrey. Dressing up like a rapper for Halloween. Fuck you.
I'm writing these dissertations like they writing like Mother Goose. Come on, man. He's nursery rhyming these dudes. They climb the Hollywood mountain with a broke back selling ass while they selling souls, selling both that. And I could have been G-Eazy, could have signed a big deal, took those very same meetings, but I got a weird feeling. Look at it now. That shit gives me chills. Because to be G-Eazy would suck, dog, for real. He on so many drugs, he got me looking sober. Now wipe that damn makeup off, you fucking poser. That Satan worshiping Illuminati shit is over. And so was your career, dog. Let me give you closure. Throw this motherfucker in a halfway house.
First mic drop.
Who's next?
I mean, is he wrong?
Uh,
I don't listen to G-Eazy.
he's not on my playlist.
I used to. Like, I listened to him. I don't even remember the dude that was with him in the song, but Loaded got me into his shit. Then he went mainstream and I lost him. None of it sounded good to me anymore. I don't know. It's whatever.
I'll be honest. I do have an EP of his that he made with some underground Bay Area people. You know, he's from the Bay Area. The hip hop scene there is pretty solid. So at one time he did have some credibility, but that's long gone.
I mean, I won't name them. We're not going to name them, but there are several artists that we've been fans of since the old days. And then when they went mainstream or chose to go mainstream, feels like they changed and their music changed. And I didn't vibe with it anymore. You know, it's 2024. Y'all can stay independent and make plenty of money and still headline big shows doing it all yourself. That's just me. That's just my opinion. I'm not a famous musician, but that's my opinion.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
Don't go mainstream. You make mainstream go you.
That's right.
Somebody once quoted that, not me.
There are independent artists that make the Billboard charts if you care about those sort of things. So, like, it's not possible. All right, let's get back into this.
And worshiping Illuminati shit is over. And so is your career, dog. Let me give you closure. Throw this motherfucker in a halfway house before he spits another trash ass bar. Just get him out. So you making white boys look bad right now. And as a white boy, you don't get no pass right now. You could say that I'm a dick, I'd be inclined to agree. But I'm just sick of all these wannabe lying MCs. Little puppets for the labels and secret societies. Up at Diddy gatherings, bunch of Hollywood creeps. Can't say from firsthand, never been to one. For the tea, you gotta ask Meek Mill that one. Yeah, my skills ain't dope. Can't build that one. You could say I'm not a legend, but I feel like one. I'm the bastard son of Shady, so whether or not he chooses to embrace me doesn't matter. He knows he's the one who made me all those years ago when I was little more than a baby. He created a fucking monster, so love me or hate me, I'm still the fucking Jon Snow to the shadiest throne.
All right, topics changed. We'll go back and listen to this last bit over again. But this guy, man.
Just bringing up stuff that nobody wants to talk about.
Gee, you're making us white boys look bad right now.
Stop it. Get some help.
Before he spits another trash bar, just get him out. Gee, you making white boys look bad right now. As a white boy, you don't get no pass right now. You could say that I'm a dick. I'd be inclined to agree, but I'm just sick of all these wannabe lion MCs, little puppets for their labels, and secret societies. Up at Diddy gatherings, bunch of Hollywood creeps, can't say from firsthand, never been one. For the tea, you gotta ask Meek Mill that one. Yeah, my skills ain't dull. Yeah, I'm still that one. You could say I'm not a legend, but I feel like one.
All right.
I don't really need to talk about the Diddy and Hollywood stuff, so YouTube lets our videos stay up. Y'all already know what's happening. Y'all already know about Meek Mill and Diddy and all the other stuff.
Oh, the baby oil.
I think we need to release the names along with the Epstein client list on the same fucking day and just break the internet and the world. I think that would be perfect.
I think everybody would go insane.
That's our next live stream. Tune in, everybody.
Stop, Dylan. You're gonna get our canceled. You're gonna get our channel canceled.
And you went and that all up, Dylan.
I mean, like Lil Wayne said, pick the world up and drop it on its fucking head.
Oh, that's a banger.
Bastard son of shady, so whether or not he chooses to embrace me doesn't matter. He knows he's the one who made me all those years ago when I was little more than a baby. He created a fucking monster, so love me or hate me, I'm still the fucking Jon Snow to the shadiest throne. Thought I wanted it until I started making my own. North of the wall, underground, where the White Walkers roam all alone. But just look at how the Padawan's grown. With the death of Slim Shady, there's an open slot though. Who you think's qualified? Fucking Jack Harlow? Fuck no, it'd be a compliment to call him so-so. That white man can't jump. I mean, shit, he could barely flow. I don't know him, I'm just saying he ain't got it like that. And nor do most of the rappers within my Spotify app. And if I don't do it, then who else gonna take out the trash? It's a thankless job, so I just embrace it as that. But why you hating, Webby? What's the fucking matter with you?
Oh, no, but we're going to go back and look what else he said. I'm the bastard son of shady, so whether or not he chooses to embrace me doesn't matter. He knows he's the one who made me. All those years ago when I was a little more than a baby, he created a fucking monster. So love me or hate me, I'm still the fucking Jon Snow to the shadiest throne. But I wanted it until I started making my own, north of the wall, underground, where the White Walkers roam, all around. But just look at how the Padawan's grown. With the death of Slim Shady, there's an open slot, though. Who you think's qualified? Fucking Jack Harlow? Fuck no, it'd be a compliment to call him so-so. Now, before we talk about Jack Harlow,
We're not. That's all we're going to say about Jack Harlow.
isn't that the guy that had beef with Lil Dicky in his TV show?
Are we really going to engage in curly-haired white boy battles?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
I just want to say that we are officially Team Lil Dicky over here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Go, Dave. Oh, hi, Dave.
Hi, I'm Dave.
He's the bastard son of Shady, created him, which is something that I mean, we can see some of the influence, as he was the godfather of white rappers.
And the godfather of white rappers, and the shit that he would say.
24 Eminem is complete polar opposite from the M we grew up with. We'll just say that and leave it there.
Well, he tried to go back. The Death of Slim Shady album, he made some like controversial for controversy's sake. You know, he was trying to go back to the well, but yeah, too little, too late, maybe.
He's the fucking Jon Snow to the shadiest throne, north of the wall, underground, where the White Walkers roam. Fucking Game of Thrones references. Nerd alert over here. We're
Nerd alert.
We're into that until they ran out of source material and the show went downhill. And we don't talk about the last season of Game of Thrones, okay? House of the Dragon's pretty dope so far, though the end of season 2 was kind of whack. All alone, but just look at how the Padawan's grown. Y'all know Thundy's a giant Star Wars nerd, so I had to shout that bar out right there. But speaking of Jack Harlow,
that's too many times.
Let's see what this next verse says about him. That white man can't jump. I mean, shit, he can barely flow. I don't know. I'm just saying he ain't got it like that, or no to most of the rappers within my Spotify app. And if I don't do it, then who else gonna take out the trash? It's a thankless job, so I just embrace it as that. But why you hating, Webby? What the fuck's the matter with you? I mean, I find a lot of great fucking artists on Spotify, but I don't pay attention to any of like the stuff that Spotify pushes on their main pages, just what they serve up based on my tastes.
And if I don't do it, then who else gonna take out the trash? It's a thankless job, so I just embrace it as that. But why you hating, Webby? What's the fucking matter with you? I don't know. I got bored, didn't have shit to do. Crushed an addy and snorted it. Now I'm back in the mood to massacre these whack rappers. I'm a savage, it's true. I'm not a mean guy, really. I'm just playing my position, which puts me in a position for ripping my competition. But that don't mean I hate everybody. Don't you forget it. I got underground alliances with some of the illest. I know Canadian rappers, real Canadian rappers who didn't move to the States and stop claiming it after. Yeah, you know who I mean. That's just my thoughts on a matter. And regardless of the science, I'm an anti-Daxer. Shout to Mercules, DTG, and Quake. Shout to Classified and Chalk Claire leading the way. And any other real Canadians I'm meaning to say. But above all else, it's rest in peace, Pat Stay.
Wait, you didn't say Drake?
Yeah, I know. I'm not a girl with bad musical taste or a homo. I ain't big enough to diss him, no, he's out of my league. And after Kendrick caught that body, honestly, there's no need. So
Oh
shit.
Can you just say that we are psychics? Okay, we didn't know that was coming.
Hey, we predicted this for 80 videos.
That's a channel deep cut.
Yeah, we've been on this.
Well, why you hating, Webby? What the fuck's the matter with you? I don't know. I got bored, didn't have shit to do, crushed an addy and snorted it. Now I'm back in the mood to massacre these whack rappers. I'm a savage is true. I'm not a mean guy. Really, I'm just playing my position, which puts me in a position for ripping my competition. But that doesn't mean I hate everybody. Don't you forget it. I got the underground alliances with some of the illest. I know Canadian rappers, real Canadian rappers, who don't move to the States and stop claiming it after. You know who I mean. That's just my thoughts on the matter. And regardless of the science, I'm an anti-Daxer. Shout out to Mercules, DTG, and Quake. Shout out to Classified and Coach Coclair leading the way. And then any other real Canadians, I'm meaning to say, but above what all else, it's rest in peace, Pat Stay. Wait, you didn't say Drake. Yeah, I know. I'm not a girl with bad music taste or something. Gamer word. I ain't big enough to diss him, though. He's out of my league. And after Kendrick caught the body, honestly, there's no need.
Sure. Definite shout out to Mercules and DTG.
He'd recently do something with Mercules. We thought that was what might drop as a video next, but we got this instead.
I think everybody knows who he's talking about.
I got an idea.
I won't say his name either, but
And an anti-Daxer. I can't say I'm a fan of the direction Dax has taken with his music, but to each his own. Got some other American Canadians that there was an American Canadian we covered right before this video, actually. Grandson, who did a song with Tom Morello and his son Roman for the Venom movie.
Yes, sir.
Go check that out if you haven't yet, because ain't no one looking for it on YouTube. No one, I don't even know if anybody's reacted to it on YouTube except for us. I guess the only other thing to say before I move on here is, what, Dylan?
fuck Drake.
Fuck Drake.
Fuck Drake.
Look, Mom, I'm a rapper for Halloween. No, you're not. Hey, and I got homies in Toronto. Toronto don't even want Drake.
Right? We have a Canadian that will be a guest co-host in the future on our channel. So
he gave me the intel. I asked him. I said, "Hey, is he really running through the 6?" He said, "No, Toronto don't really love Drake."
He's out of line, but he's right.
all right, well, should we finish this off? Because this has been a crazy ass video so far.
Hey, wait, you didn't say Drake? Yeah, I know. I'm not a girl with bad musical taste or a homo. I ain't big enough to diss him, no, he's out of my league. And after Kendrick caught that body, honestly, there's no need. So fuck it, nothing matters, cause whatever I do, I'm not part of the program, so I ain't getting the views. I could fucking cure cancer, go and get on the news. I still won't get the credit whenever the credit is due. But if you do get mad at what I said today, I won't apologize, and yes, it was meant that way. But fuck it, I can't help the fact I am this way. Wish I wasn't sometimes, but fuck it sometimes. And sometimes some shit just gotta be said. And who else gonna do it? So screw it, go get my meds. A couple ketamine crystals in a joint to the head. I'm that microphone killer, now that microphone dead.
He is the microphone killer. So fuck it, nothing matters, because whatever I do, I'm not part of the program, so I ain't getting the views. I could fucking cure cancer, go and get on the news. I still won't get the credit whenever the credit is due, but if you do go get mad at what I said today, I won't apologize, and yes, it was meant that way, but fuck it, I can't help the fact I am this way. Wish I wasn't sometimes, but fuck it sometimes. And sometimes some shit's gotta just be said. And who else gonna do it? So screw it, go get my meds. A couple ketamine crystals and a joint to the head. I'm the microphone killer. Now the microphone is dead. And you didn't see that pin at all. That dropped way too fast. Well, that was certainly interesting. And he's not wrong. He has some very outspoken views, whether we agree with all of them or not. We're not saying that we do. We still rock with Webby. And we still, think everybody should be able to say whatever they believe for various reasons. If you want to know more about that, you can check some of our last Chris Webby videos where we dive into it a little bit. Yeah, this man ain't wrong. He ain't getting the views of some of these other people that he should be, that he's way better than, especially some of our views. Like, we don't get as many on our Chris Webby ones as we would like to get, like when he, collabed with Ren. That should be the type of views he should be getting all the time, because of who he is, what he says, and how well he is at what he does.
I concur.
I guess right before we get into our review, there is a Chris Webby playlist. Like I said, go check out some of our other Chris Webby videos. There's a playlist we'll pin at the end of the video. We've covered all of his stuff that he's dropped on video since June. There's a reason that we're wearing this tape head stuff today. It's an indie movie, a very low budget, made with love, looking like $1 million indie movie that drops tonight. It drops tonight, Halloween, 7 p.m. on the Deep Cut Podcast channel. It'll be pinned in the description. We'll have a post on our community tab about it as well. Dylan starred as the slasher villain in it. Got little man Tapehead, and yeah, man, it's pretty cool. So just keep in mind, it's a little indie movie made with love, and there's a lot of cool things along with that you can dig into on our channel if you'd like. Who wants to start the review out for Mr. Chris Webby? Mischief, Mr. Chris Webby, Mischief Night.
I'll take it. Could be a little bit long-winded. The song itself was fire. We'll get that out of the way. No hesitation here. It's fire. Yeah, Webby's got bars. He always comes through. I'd be hard-pressed to find something that was even close to a mid from him. Everything I've heard since June has been fire. Got into his catalog a little bit. I like what the guy does. He's saying a lot of things that other MCs feel, but maybe they're afraid to say. And he does it in a way that's not just clout chasing. You know, anybody can come out and they can call out Drake, or, you know, the G-Eazy thing seems personal because G-Eazy's not really like a super hot name right now. But to call out artists for what you believe in and not just for clout, I think that takes more courage. So props to Webby. A lot of what he's saying, I struggle with this a little bit. I don't want to sound like a hipster. There's a lot of stuff that when it was indie or on the come up, I was really big on. And then once it blew up and got popular, I didn't really fuck with it. And it's not because it's popular, it's because it changed. Yeah, it's one of those things that I think all of us have artists that we've rode with, and then some that we've fallen off with as they've changed or catered to a certain audience. Internal struggle for me a little bit with certain artists. You know, I want to be loyal, but at the same time, you know, if they change so much that I can't ride with them, then I got to jump ship. So props, Webby, saying what I feel. It's fire. Good job.
All right. Well, I wanted to go first just because I wanted to go, but you spoke up, so I just let it go. Then you said all the words that I wanted to say, so now I'm sad again.
Come on, Shades, you got this. You got this. I believe in you.
You do it.
Fucking fire all the way. I just love that he does say a lot of the things that you shouldn't say, or it'll get you in trouble. May get you banned places. And then the beat, I love that because it reminded me of like old school cartoons, or I don't know why I'm thinking about it, but what is it? The Munsters? For some reason, this song made me think of that. So I don't know, it just cool. Took me to another place.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, although if you're a child, you probably shouldn't be watching our videos. This song was absolutely, unequivocally, I don't know a word to say other than it was fucking fire. This song was fire. I loved it. Great. I like when he does his free verse stuff. This dude has giant, big, brass balls. Okay? He'll say the things that people want to say that most people can't say, as Shade said. It's really hard to say something that hasn't already been said, that I haven't said, that these two have not said, because that's what it is, man. It's just ridiculous how the industry is mainstream right now, how the industry is even for your independent or small label artists. Because yes, while they get success and can find success and make a living, given the platforms and how they should be set up, it shouldn't be even as difficult as it is sometimes. They've got such skill, such talent. Like, that's why we're covering him. That's why we are sharing him with you, because we love him, regardless of whether we agree with everything he says or not. Do you think we agree with everything that every musician that we cover agrees with, or thinks, or believes? Absolutely not. And if you can't separate some of that stuff from the art, depending on what it is, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're a hypocrite at some point. Everybody's a hypocrite at some point. at least we're willing to admit that we don't agree with everything, but we can still appreciate the music. You know, I can't wait to see what else Webby has coming. I can't wait to see his Mercules song when he drops it. And looking forward to seeing him again. Hopefully, he'll come to Omaha, Nebraska. Please, Webby, we're begging you, man. And bring Dave to go with you. We need to meet Dave. We got to hang out with David Webster.
I'm through with Merc. He ain't been here yet.
Now, I just have one thing I wanted to bring up to Chris. If he watches this, I don't know if he will, but I hope your leaves are doing good, bud. I don't know how many people saw this. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but
Leave me alone.
I've been blowing these leaves nonstop, and they just keep coming down, bro. This is what it is when you live in the woods, all fucking fall. Leaves. And this is just one part of the house. My driveway is in shambles right now. There's so many fucking leaves. This fucking shit. It's one of the things you do as a homeowner. It is overwhelming. It's kind of therapeutic in a weird way, you know? I call that the shuffleboard technique. Hit him with that shuffleboard. Oh, yeah. Shuffleboard technique. There it is. Forearm's kind of sore from the shuffleboard technique, but it's a good technique. It's a good technique. I might need to work on my forearm strength, if we're being honest. And we're going back on tour tomorrow.
Leave me alone.
all right, I lied. We watched the whole thing. This will just be some bonus content for you guys. Hopefully, you're not having to struggle too much more with those leaves, Webby. If you need to fly me out to take care of them for you, I totally volunteer, okay?
And I spied, so shout out to Webby for his sneaker game, like the Reebok Pump Omnis. Same Reebok pumps that D. Brown won the slam dunk contest for the Celtics back in the day. Fashion matters.
Yes, you get the occasional fashion talk on our channel. You know what else they get on our channel, Shades?
Chance to look at more of our shit.
The rest of our Fail or Fire series, we have 80 plus episodes in this series now. Most of it's music from varying genres, from various artists, mostly indie and small label, but there's a few heavy hitters in there, like we like to say. Let us know in the comments below whether you thought this was a fail, fire, or just plain Drake. Wait, no, he's a fail. We are Cyber Skull Media. This was Fail or Fire, and we will keep bringing you the heat. Happy Halloween, everybody. Spooky season has come to a close, and tomorrow we will be opening November with Rin Money Ties, and we will see you there at the live premiere, 12:15 p.m. U.S. Central Standard Time. Everybody have a great night. Go eat some candy. Go watch Tapehead at 7 p.m. tonight, and don't let the ghosts invade your butthole. See ya.